My name is Danielle Coimbra. I'm from Brazil and I have been living in Estonia for 3 years now. I have been working in 3 different jobs throughout these 3 years, so I think I'm pretty integrated. Beginnings are always a bit hard. I think the biggest challenge was being alone, feeling really lonely. I moved to Tallinn in 2021. It was still pandemic time. No one was vaccinated yet, so it was pretty hard because I came alone. My husband was still in Budapest, where we used to live before, and the first month was really hard. After some time, I could, socialize with other people, and then it became easier. I got a job in another company, and there was no onboarding process. So it was also really hard because it was a company from South Korea, so a different culture with different new colleagues, and I had to kind of onboard myself. I'm a journalist. I have been working as a public relations for so many years, and on my previous jobs here, it was not on my field. So I think it is also a challenge, especially in public relations, because usually in public relations you should be speaking the language of the country where you live. But then on the third job, the one I'm working right now, it was fine because they are an international company with international clients. So it was actually okay for them to have a public relations, not Estonian speaking person. There are so many challenges, but as a foreigner, we are here to overcome them, right? I think one would be to try to socialize as much as you can. Try to find groups where you can integrate with, but also search for a job in different channels. I think LinkedIn is something really common, but in Estonia we also have Work in Estonia, for example, which is a government website, and they have a lot of jobs there. So all my jobs I found in this website, so I think it's something that people could also look for, and be resilient. I think after 6-7 months living abroad, going through all the roles that I have been going through, from Brazil to customer support, to compliance, to marketing, and now back to public relations, I can say that, yeah, I have been really resilient, and I think it is really important. Don't give up. Don't be afraid. I think Estonia now is a really open country to foreigners. There are a lot of startups. Something that I read a lot, that you should have Estonian language, for example. I don't think it's 100% true. And I think when newcomers, they listen or they read this kind of advice, they become really afraid of like, oh, I don't have it. And I know it's a really difficult language to learn, so I'm not gonna try. So don't be afraid, just come. You have your own strengths, you have your knowledge. Companies are open for you.